Hey, future you. Um, I think we got a visitor coming. Do you want to come over, Oscar? Do you want to be part of this? Come on, come on. Yeah, you can be part. There you go. So, yeah. Uh, dear future you. Um, this last few days, well, weeks, months, years, but especially these past few weeks, but literally, as you know, these past few days, have been really overwhelming. Um, I feel like I'm channeling people. I'm clearly going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Um, but that's not why we're here today, and why I'm talking to my camera. The date is I think it's the 26th, but I'll just check as the laptop decides to go really dead, as it does. So right now, I'm going to talk in this notion that I'm talking to the future you. And this is going to be when we watch back everything that we did. And I'm going to journal, I'm going to map everything, I'm going to vlog every single step. And this is for me. This is for me. But if anybody wants to come along the journey with me, then you are more than welcome. And I'm more than willing to welcome you in. Okay? So welcome. I apologize, I'm not super smiley and super happy. I'm kind of going through a lot at the moment. Like I said, some sort of like spiritual awakening. And I'm seeing things that don't look real and having visions. So this is a few things. This is a video to you that is going to be uploaded at some point in the future. And I hope it does a few things. I hope it keeps you accountable in a really realistic way, in a really practical way, that you are accountable to your training and to your life as well. It's important to be accountable to your life, to show up for yourself. That's really important. For anyone listening, it's always important to show up. Just show up, just be there. And I know it might be hard. It doesn't matter whether you've just started your journey, if you're just watching this for fun. And that's one thing I will say, whatever this content turns into and whatever it manifests as, I'm hoping it's going to be, just checking the charge, I'm hoping it's going to be really meaningful and impactful and everything that I feel it could be. And it might get viewed by 3 people, but as far as I'm concerned, if I touch one, that's all that's important to me. So wherever you're on your journey, or if you're just here for fun and to watch somebody work out how to do an Ironman, with no training, with no prior ability, who's super unfit, who has sat behind a desk since he last did karate in 2017. I only just started going back to karate about 3 weeks ago. I've never done anything like an Ironman. I've done a 10K a few times, and my times were not good at all. One was like 1 hour 20, which is dreadful, and then the other 10K was much better. I think it was about 52 minutes, which is a lot better, but I only put a bit more training in. So again, I hope that I document. We're going to have ups and downs. This is going to be a journey, isn't it? We don't know where we're going to be. I hope that it's of value to someone. And I hope for anybody who doesn't feel they're seen in life, I can't see through the screen, but I believe that we are all connected, and I therefore am telling you, as I look down the barrel of my phone, that I do see you. And as I said, you are abundant light. You are more than welcome to be here. There are things that I might do. So I had 444 on the clock just then, and I wanted to say it. So I'm learning as I go. This is my first video. I've just got back from the groomers. So equally, I think it's gonna be nice just to vlog as well, just to say what I did. So some days when I go, I haven't done nothing, I've been bed rotting. That's an indication that you're not being accountable to yourself, you know? You're not showing up for yourself. For anybody suffering mental illness, depression, the void is a really powerful way to look at it. It's a void. It just sucks you in and it eats everything about you. Again, I hope you find solace in this. And if you do something challenging, and I mean this, I don't know how big this is going to go. If it touches 10 people, then it's much more manageable. But if it hits 10,000, that's going to be a bit harder. But I will try my hardest where I can, balancing work, my own training. You know, when I feel like I'm comfortable to open myself up and share myself with the world, I will. But for anybody who's suffering from those things, no, you're not alone. I've had suicidal ideation for quite a long time. I'm not having it right now because I think I'm like we said in the beginning of the video. I think I'm becoming spiritually aware. But I do think that, and this is a really clear, vivid thing I'm about to say here. When that darkness is coming for you, whatever you believe in, whether it's Allah, whether it's God, Yahweh, Jehovah, El Shaddai, El Elyon, whatever it is, right? It's important that the universe, because that's a really important one as well, the universe, source, God, whatever you believe in, if it's nothing, call them in. Call them into your life and allow it to fill you. Because God, I can't say and sit here that, oh, God is your salvation. That's not fair, because you got to find that out yourself. And some of you will and some of you won't. And that's okay as well, because we're all human and we're all on our own little journeys, you know? But it's really important that you understand that, you know, that there is salvation in light. You know, it is true, light and dark, you know, and when you are being spiritually awoken, like some of you may be watching this, it does something to you. You will have this. I had 3 years of stagnation. I could not be proactive. I couldn't be productive. I was doing a PhD, so I basically just had to grapple with whatever I could and just try my best to show up. You know, I keep saying that, don't I? Show up. It's just about showing up sometimes. And it'll be enough. You know, I apologize if you can hear the banging of the music. I can't stop that. But equally, I don't really care. It's not important. You can hear me. Like I said, this is off the cuff. So there's a few things I need to get out in this video. I hope it's motivation for people. And like I was going to say, sorry, regarding what I said back then, a few minutes ago, anybody who's going on a journey and wants me to join them, be that spiritual, difficult because it's a very individual journey, but it's good to have a community. And I want to know that whether I am that community, just me, my own, and we can share that one-to-one, or whether it's that we create this community together, whatever that looks like. Yeah, I'm here for it, you know. And if you have a charity run that you think you want a bit of support on, I'm here, okay? Because I'm going to be learning this as I go. I'm doing it, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm doing it with my best friend. Another reason is because we are groomsmen. For my best friend, I'm the best man, and so we're groomsmen. And for me, I want to show up. I want to show up well. You know, I don't want to be unfit. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I want to be able to just feel content in myself. That's really how I want to be. So let me talk you through. I can't talk you through my spiritual journey. Maybe that's for another video, because this is about day one, vlog one. And day one is I ain't doing anything. You know, I'm not running. I'm not jumping about. And I will document the date as well. So we said the 26th today. Then another one might not come out until the 30th, to be honest. I've got a job interview, which I think is really important. I've also got another job application going in. I've got a chapter for the PhD. I've got a book chapter I got to finish up. I've got to translate some presentation slides in Welsh. So there's quite a lot going on in life at the moment. But that doesn't mean this is just one video. And I promise you, when we finish this together, or when you reflect on this journey, and you've got a lovely library of God knows how many videos to enjoy and digest, we would have gone through a journey together. And like I said, I'm going to document it. So today is just about articulating who I am, what I'm about. I think when this video comes out, it will be very vague. You won't know much about me. This is probably the video that will come out. But if I need to, I will sort of share my story. I don't know if I'm ready to, and if you're interested anyway, you know, that's another thing. If you're not interested, it's pointless sharing it, isn't it? It's just wasted energy. But if people are interested and they find it of value, and they find this video of value, and they get intrigued and excited and all those things, then yeah, I really do hope that, you know, we can go on this journey together. And whether that means by day by day, or week by week, or you watch it all at the end, whatever that looks like. I can see some people watching this and then maybe watching the last one, so we might do that. I might sort of blob the two together, but I can't talk 12 months in advance. You know, I don't know where I'm going to be in 12 months in any regard. You know, I would have finished the PhD by then. So I think it's important to now talk about that spiritual side of things, whatever that looks like. I started to go through this when I met a girl called Ellie in university. I had just finished my master's, and it was November, I think. Or we met in October, sort of November time. I can't remember it full on, but we met. I remember us meeting. Might be in the end of October, actually. And it was this conference, and like we talk about intuition and the soul talking to us. I'm just holding this with my hand. I haven't got any mod cons yet. I haven't got the money. When that happened, so I was in the bath, and I had this. I was fast asleep, and all of a sudden I got up like the Undertaker. I might insert the meme, you know, the where he just prongs up like that. And I just sort of said to myself, gotta get up, gotta get moving. I don't know what that really meant. And I arrive and I'm all in a tiz, and I'm a tiz, basically. I'm awkward, I'm flopping about, because I wasn't really being my true self. This is sort of me as me. And I'm flopping about, and I'm panicking. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. Am I too late? This, that, the other. Couldn't find the door. I went round by the back, by the bins. And then I had this guy called Jack. He's there going, what the fuck are you doing? Behind the bins. So I went in, and she came up to me. It was like this sort of, she came flying up, and she said, oh, nice to meet you. And I was looking in the distance, and she sort of just came in like that, and I just didn't see her. And I kind of, this feeling came over me, like, I know you. And when we talked about it later on, she felt exactly the same. It was like, we didn't see each other, and then we locked eyes, and it was this feeling. that's my eyes. I can see my eyes here. Is this huge, overwhelming feeling like nothing I had ever experienced before. And I instantly thought, oh well, you're somebody important in my life. I've never met someone like this, but you are important. I know you're important for some reason. Following that, I started to change. I started to get quite light. I started to feel happier in myself. I just applied for that PhD position that I'm currently doing. And I said to my supervisor, I can do this on my own. Is it not the PhD supervisor, my master supervisor, because his attitude, and I do send him love, Dave, if you're out there listening to this. I think his attitude was, let's go on the journey together. And maybe that's maybe this is me, my internal soul speaking and going, I don't want to be a lackey or your underling or your prodigy. I want to be me. That can come across a bit arrogant. I don't mean it to. But yes, it's something that it seems true to me when I say that right now. That feels like a truth that I just said. I don't want to be part of a team in that regard. I want to be in partnership with people, but I don't want my soul journey to be about doing the work for somebody else. I want to do my own work. I want to do my own creating, my own creation. So moved away, started the PhD, and then got really, really emotionally attached to Ellie, like to the point where I came home the first night and I just said to my dad, I think I've met the love of my life, and I am going to marry that woman. I said that, like, and I knew it. Does that make sense? I just internally knew it. I'm going to marry this person. Hold off. We'll get into that. So there was this unspoken connection between us. Something that I can't even articulate it now. It's like you see the person, but then you see something else. It's like this inner seeing. I could read her thoughts, not literally. I'm not telepathic, but I could see and feel her emotion when she was nervous, when she was anxious, when she was really happy to see me. I could read it, and there was this sort of pull. I remember sitting at a park bench once, and this few people had stopped in the park because there was this energy, this electric feeling where we were both about to kiss, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. That's the thing. That's the deep thing. And if Ellie's listening to this, I'm sorry, my love, but I wasn't ready. I was too shy. I was too nervous, and I'm not. I wasn't who I am now. So fast forward, I express myself. She says she doesn't feel the same. Christmas comes. It was literally just before we left for Christmas. And I was starting the PhD in January, but it didn't start until April in the end because of enrollment.